What's everybody getting themselves into on this fine Friday? And we can actually say now fine Friday because fucking weather was magnificent today. It is magnificent today. Back to that normal Cali weather, not hot, not cold, just right, clear skies. A toda madre. A toda madre un desmadre. Madre means mother, no? So today's actually a nice day in California. What's cracking like in my boy? What's popping? What you getting yourself into, carnal? On this beautiful day, beautiful sunny day in Killer Cow. And the palm trees and balm breeze. You know? The perfect night, to be shit. We're back to that good old Cali weather, no? Because I was already getting tired of that whole gloomy shit already, bro. It was like, it was cool for like a day or two, but then, same old chillin', just got back from my Halle. That's right, my boy, you at the Halle? That's right, getting it in. Making that Skrilla illa. Making the bacon. Got to know, because it'd be rough out here, homie. Should be getting expensive like a motherfucker. You already know. You need to make that real money out here, because shit be pricey like a motherfucker. Compared to anywhere else, bro. Shit, I be hearing that people be paying like $2 a gallon for gas at other places. I'm like, damn, what the fuck? Right here, you'll never see that motherfucker. Right here, you lucky you see it at 5. Huh, shit. Should be no joke. Shit, you go to any restaurant right now, you get one combo. It's like $10, homie. She ain't playing out here no more. I'm about to go, head over there to Skid Row. Shit. Give me one of them new homes that they be giving out for free. Hell yeah. Yeah, bro. Facts. That's why you got people out there hustling. But at least the raza hustles, though, bro. The raza always tries to find a way to hustle, you know what I mean? They be selling oranges or fucking apples or cutting lawns, but they be trying to do something, you know what I mean? They just ain't asking you for your feria, They over here, they really trying to, do something. I mean, occasionally you'll get a guy here and there, but normally they're always slanging something or at least trying to do something, paint your pad or your fence or some shit. Wash your windows, but hey, homie, but at least they trying. The second highlight, yeah, bro, I feel you. Is that a grades not to pay for hands? Oh yeah, bro, it's because we're shown not to be like that, bro. Like, you know what I mean? They teach you, that's shameful in our culture, that you gotta try to get up and make it however you can, but you just can't be, asking people to give you shit. You gotta be, go out there and grind, in whichever way you can, right? Because I mean, somebody could do something, you know what I mean? Yeah, and not to the point where you're like selling your like nalgas or anything like that, right? Pero at least doing something productive, pues. Because people be hearing, do whatever you can, and then they start going out and they start slanging, everything, including their nalgas, and it's like, damn, my boy, come on now. Start sucking fingers like Miklo, bro, and it's like, it gets out of hand. Look at Miklo, what he did for a paycheck. Fucking me. Homie was really out there, living that KFC model. He was living that model full throttle. That was crazy. So I hope he got a nice paycheck, for that. Well, I'm pretty sure he probably got the most money out of that motherfucker. No, he's like the most recognizable one out of that film. So that was you from, and he was talking reckless on YouTube. Yeah, he talks reckless on a lot of things. They want attention, bro. They want attention however they can, bro. And they already know that talking shit, that's the fastest way and easiest way to get it, you know? If you come on here and you start dissing people that are trending. Because, I mean, just look at it from the angle, bro. Look at the names he's insulting, bro. The three names that's popping right now. The three names that people are, the names that are relevant right now, the names that are sizzling. And those are happens to be the names that he's dissing. You know what I mean? I mean, that ain't a coincidence, you know? Homie knows what he's doing. And you know that that's going to gravitate people. You know, and that's not righteous in anybody's opinion. Like, if it's real matters and if it's shit like that, then, you know, it wouldn't be done like that, you know? Or those specific people, you know? What a coincidinka. Just happens to be those, huh? That's what I'm saying, bro. The thing that people do for attention is crazy. But not to say that only raza, but like just people in general, right? Like, there's a lot of people that do all kinds of shit just to get attention, you know? Like, they don't understand that a lot of people are viewing their videos. Not everyone that's viewing your channel, right, is actually a supporter or somebody that actually likes what you're doing, right? Like, you know, you'll have people that support you, and also you have people that dislike you, or people that want to see you downfall, or people that just want to laugh at you, right? But you'll have, like, in the mix, you'll have a multiple different people. So not everyone's a supporter, right? So people can't let those numbers really pollute the way they behave and pollute the way they think, right? Like, just because you see all those numbers, you're gonna think that you're right, or that all those people support you, when in all true reality, you know what I mean? Like, they could just be watching you because they dislike you, or because, you know, they just want to see you fail, or just because they want to laugh at you, you know. And laughing with you and laughing at you is two different things, you know. But people just, you know, or they just look at the number, they just concentrate on the number, right? And if the number just looks good to them, they don't give a fuck how it's coming or why they do it, as long as they're getting that number. But it's like, you're really gonna, you know, sell yourself out like that, you know, for money? Like, what about your dignity? What about your morals? What about your self-respect, bro? You know what I mean? That's the type of shit that should matter to you more than, you know, materialistic things or financial gain, bro. You know, because that's real shit that's gonna affect you in the long run, right? Look at the people that have money, bro. They still suffer from that kind of shit, right? Like, a lot of them people don't even know who the fuck they are. That they end up, you know, going through mental breakdowns and end up, you know, doing drugs and alcohol, and end up, you know, fucking up their lives. How many celebrities have you not seen their mug shots on TV because they were caught with drugs and driving under the influence, and they had fucking addiction problems, bro? A lot of them motherfuckers, dog. A lot of celebrities, bro. A gang of celebrities. You know, how many celebrities have been divorced? A lot of them, bro. A lot of them. You know? How many celebrities' kids are all fucked up too? A lot of them, bro. A lot of them. So it's not all peaches and cream like what people think, right? It's not all lovely like how people, you know, think it is. Do you like any corridos or norteños? Like, corridos, I'm not too much of a fan of corridos, right? I'm not going to be right here and saying that I bump corridos, right? Because I don't. But I'll hear corridos, right? Pero, like, I don't bump them. I don't own CDs. I don't own corridos. I think that maybe I'm lying. Maybe I own like one or two corrido CDs. I could potentially. Not too sure, right? But I'm not into corridos, though, like that, right? I mean, I'll hear them, you know, the homies jamming them, and, you know, I'll be right there hearing them, and I dig it, right? But it just doesn't catch my attention that much that I go and seek and buy the albums or go seek out the music myself. You feel me? But like the ones that I have heard is like the old school vatos, you know, like you know, Los Tigres del Norte, Jorge Gamboa, who else? You know, Chalino, obviously, right? You know, and you know, like just the old school vatos. Money will never take any. Money will never take away depression. Open more doors. Yeah, bro, facts. It just makes it easier to obtain those things, to keep the spiral going. Yeah, because you got to think about it. You know, when you're young, right? When you're in your youth, right? When you're in your adolescence, right? Growing up, That's when you discover who you are. That's when you start molding your character, right? That's where you start building yourself, right, on how you're gonna be, right? You start molding your character, so you start becoming who you're gonna be, right, at that age, right? But a lot of these people, that are celebrity or celebrities, right? They don't get that opportunity because they start their careers when they're young, right? And when they're doing, different movies, they have to, keep playing different roles. So they have to keep changing their personas, their characters, right? To fit the script, right? So at the time when they're supposed to be molding who they are, they're too busy, with this, that they end up not knowing who they are, right? That's why a lot of them have mental breakdowns. Like, who the fuck am I? Like how am I? Like, am I really like this, or am I just like this because of that one movie or that one role? Like, you know what I mean? Like, they just don't even know who the fuck they are, you know? And then when they come to that realization is when they start to spiral out of control, right? Because they get depressed because they don't really know who the fuck they are, because, of all the different characters that they play, that it's just like they never bother to realize who they really are, right? Like, who truly really am I? Like, how do I really behave, And then we get acting like this because of that one movie, you know what I mean? Because people always, hey, I remember you from that one movie, and then they gotta get into that character, you know what I'm saying? They really just don't really even know who the fuck they are. Not all of them, right? But a lot of them, right? Yeah. There's, because there's some that, there's some that are focus minded, right? And they're able to separate that from this, right? But there's others that don't get that opportunity, right? And they don't really know how to separate the two, like separate who they really are from the character that they're playing, right? So it starts to intertwine, right? And that's where they get like lost and confused, right? Like they're not comfortable, like they can never be comfortable actually being who they truly are because they don't know what that is. I mean, there's a reason why a lot of them, are drug addicts, and a lot of them, end up committing suicide, right? You know what I mean? People that are commit suicide is not because they're living a happy life, right? So all that money in the world, and they can literally buy whatever they want, right? Because they have money, and they still take their lives because whatever they wanted, they weren't able to obtain it with money, apparently, right? That's why they just took their lives. I should already show you, that it's not all cut up to what it, to be what it, people imagine it to be, right? But society paints a picture like that, though, because people want to believe that if they obtain this, that every struggle that they have and every problem that they're going through will just magically disappear, right? And it's wanting to believe in that goal, that has them stuck in the delusion. I don't blame them, right? Because, sometimes it is overwhelming, life. But, hey, bro, we got to, roll with the punches. Do you think about Michael Jackson bringing in his abusive father? What do you think about Michael Jackson bringing in? Yeah, bro. He didn't get to be a kid, right? But at the same time, that doesn't justify for his sick behavior towards kids either. Because look, even though you could be a cool person, right? You could be, cool as fuck, right? A toda madre, right? There's something just eerie about an individual who wants to spend time with a bunch of like young kids, right? Like wants to have them around him and opens his theme park for them to come. There's just something eerie about that, right? Like, for them to want to be around, so many kids. And he could say like, yo, I'm just a kind person. I'm just kind-hearted. Yeah, but not even the most kindest soul, just, rather be hanging around with kids instead of people his age, right? There's just something eerie about that, though. Right? So even though he tries to paint, whatever picture he try to paint, it doesn't, take away from, bro, come on now, like, you're a weirdo, homie. Yeah, that was a pedophile. Oh, shit. It's Triple OG, or should I say MC Shadow? What's good, carnal? Nah, but that fool is a weirdo, though. Like, just people that are like that, it's just like, I don't know, bro. Like, even people that, like, make even dumb comments, like towards kids, bro, it's just like, Is I'm telling you, bro, like people just don't say shit just because or just to say it. Like, oh, he was just fucking around or he didn't mean it in that way. Like, nah, there's a reason why they said it, bro. They're just not gonna say it just because it's just to say it, bro. Nobody really does that, bro. You know? People want to try to backpedal, but this thing, no, they're being dead serious, bro. You know what I mean? But you know, the world is full of them guys, though. There's a lot of them out there, a gang. You know? Excuse me. A lot of people that couldn't regulate themselves, couldn't regulate their fucking urges, right? Those are people like they had perverted minds, like they had perverted ways of thinking. Like to them, everything has to be sexual, and everything is always about, you know, everything has to be, you know, looked upon as in a sexual way, sexual matter. You know, perverted people in this world. It's a lot. You know, that's why most of the conversations are just, you know, wrapped around, you know, sex talk or sex play and shit like that. I'm only playing it off so people don't realize how I am you. Serio, change your shirt, my boy. Fuck, dog. We tired of seeing that shit already. God damn it. If you want, I'll give you this shirt. I'll give you the one I'm wearing, carnal. That way you could at least say you changed your shirt. Even Elvis Presley married a 14-year-old girl. Yeah, bro. There's a lot of celebrities. A gang of them, bro. A gang. The list is like infinite, bro. You know, athletes, movie stars, musicians. Bro, there's a gang. Minas lista. Vatos that. Bro, they're hooking up with a kid, bro. Like, how are you gonna find a kid attractive, bro? Like y'all don't even have nothing in common. Like, get yourself a fucking real woman, bro. Like a woman, like a fucking woman that's developed. What do you want this fucking kid for, bro? You fucking weird. Like, you know, I don't even have nothing in common. Like, they want to still be kids, bro, and you want to be, like, I'm telling you, they just want somebody at that age because they want to be able to groom them because they know that they can manipulate them, bro. That's what they're not attracted so much, not even towards the actual child. They're attracted to the, you know, the fact that they could manipulate and groom them. They're attracted at the overall situation, bro, that they could have their ways. You want to know what I mean? Like, that's what they find attracting, not the actual child, but the fact that they could have their sick, twisted fantasies play out. That's the attraction. That's what gets their kickers and rocks off. The fact that they know that they'll be able to do this and that. Compared to they won't be able to do it with somebody their age, right? Because they're not going to stand for that shit. And they know that. They're not that stupid, bro, that people think that they are, right? That's the reason why they seek out kids, bro, because they know that they won't be able to do it with somebody, you know, their age. And they just don't want any, you know, regular relationship. They want to be able to live out the fucking sick fantasy, bro. That's some crazy shit. The fact that they can't take advantage. Yeah, bro. Facts. So that's why when you see like where they interview these motherfuckers and they try to be like, oh, I actually cared for the person. No, you fucking didn't, bro. No, you didn't. You know? Because if you did, you wouldn't have groomed them and done the shit that you did, bro. If you care, that's somebody that cares about somebody is not going to fucking, you know, put them through that kind of fucking mental distress, bro. Come on now. You didn't care. You were just looking out to feed your fucking own fantasy, bro. You were looking to satisfy yourself. And if you actually cared about this person, you would care about their feelings, bro. But you didn't. All you cared about was yourself. So how the fuck are you going to tell me that you cared about this person? The fuck out of here with that shit. You know what I mean? Like, them fools are crazy. The fact that they even try to justify their actions is even more, you know, blasphemous. Yeah, bro. You know what I mean? Like, see, you got to be able to look beyond that. Like, you have to be able to build a relationship with this person, right? Like, you have to have, you know, things that you have in common with each other. You know, like, you have to be able to relate to each other, right? You know, because you remember, you're just not sleeping with this person. You're going to spend your life with this person, right? So you all got to be able to click. You got to see beyond the attraction shit, right? Because there's people that could be attracted to somebody, but that person could be like, they could have a fucked up way of being or a fucked up attitude, right? And they just don't give a fuck. They're going to try to make it work, right? And then they end up miserable, right? Because there's models out there, right? There's models, you know, I guess what people consider, you know, the quote unquote the most attractive, you know, women out there, right? Their husbands still cheat on them. You get what I'm saying? So people have to understand that you know, building a relationship is beyond looks, bro. It's beyond the fucking bedroom, bro. That's why these motherfuckers still end up cheating on them, even though they're quote unquote the most attractive women out there, bro. You know what I mean? And they end up cheating on them with somebody less attractive in quote unquote people's opinions, right? But that's because maybe they found something with this person they just didn't see in that person. Because building a relationship is beyond just attraction. Attraction. Hey, Shadow, did you ever skate back in the days? Nah, I didn't, my boy. I didn't. Some of my homies did. My cousin did. But yeah, me, I never skated. Nah. You know what I mean? Like, that was just never my thing. My thing was just always being a hoodlum. Yeah, but the homies skated y todo el pedo, you know what I mean? Like, they were doing their thing. You know what I mean? The homie Proof was a skater. Spots was a skater. Easy was a skater. Barrels was a skater. Cisco was a skater. A few homies were skaters, bro. You know what I mean? YouTube keeps deleting my comments. Serio, my boy? Damn, dog, they be regulating like that hasta aquí, valiendo shit. I hate when they do that, bro. I hate when YouTube does that, but I know what you mean, because, you know, with the app, you know, my YouTube studios, you know, there's a lot of, you know, like I'll try to reply sometimes to people's comments and it won't let me, and then I'll go to the, you know, my YouTube, you know, studios, and then they'll show right there that it's been removed. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, why? You know? And I'll even read it, bro, because you know how you're still able to see the slight glimpse of the comment, right? Like, like, it's not even disrespectful. It's just like, what the fuck? Like, I don't get it. Like, why the fuck did YouTube? Yes, I hate when they do that kind of crap. Like, bro, if I'm not offended, it's my channel, and then these motherfuckers will be deleting it for me. Like, that is crazy. I hate the shit that they do. But then they're allowed to leave, you know, some individuals saying some crazy shit out there, right? And they don't take that kind of shit down. I'm telling you, bro, it's crazy. Do you think Mr. D is a hood hopper, or is he just an internet troll? Mr. D, is he the one from Mary Locos? Right? The youngster from Mary Locos? No. I don't know the story on him, so I can't tell you, my boy. Like my neighborhood and his neighborhood, yeah, we don't get along. We beef it, right? But I don't know him, right? Like, I don't know him, so I can't speak and say that fool used to be from here, or he's a, you know, like, because I don't know the vato. You know, I never bumped into the vato. I don't know him. You know, well, he's younger than me, obviously, but you know, yeah, I heard the story. I heard what they said out there, but I'm just not in the position to say, you know, because I truly don't know, you know. Maybe them, like those guys that are saying it, because maybe, you know, they actually really know him. Maybe, I don't know, you know. ¿Quién sabe, carnal? That was at least you're getting a bag off of YouTube. I don't make no money off of YouTube, bro. You already know I don't make no fatty off of this bitch. It's all good. We don't give a fuck either way. You know, like, I live in the real world. I am aware that YouTube could get tired of people's bullshit. Like, let's just say by tomorrow, they get tired of the shit, and then they just stop the whole monetization period, right? Like, they just end it. Bam. A lot of the people are gonna be screwed and fucked, bro. You know what I mean? Because that's the thing with YouTube. With YouTube, nothing is guaranteed. You don't know. You guys don't have this fucking contract of, like, let's say that they promise they won't end the monetization within the next 5 years. So you guys have this partnership. There's no partnership like that, right? So they literally could just end this shit by tomorrow, and then you're fucked. Right? But me, I work, so I ain't even tripping. You know what I mean? Because I'm not gonna depend on something that's so unpredictable like YouTube, bro. Because YouTube literally be changing rules, be fucking, adjustment this and that, and like a lot of demonetization this and this and that, and a lot of content creators start stressing, bro. Because before what they were maybe able to make revenue now is not legible and nah, bro, a la verga, you know. And a lot of people don't like living in the real world, bro. A lot of people, they like being on the internet. They don't like being out there in the real world because in the real world, real things happen, bro. And some people just don't want to, some people like to live recklessly. And they know that in the real world, bro, there's rules that you must follow and adjust and behave, because if not, you can get your shit split open. But there's some people that just really don't want to, deal with that. They want to be able to talk loosely, but knowing that they're safe. If you could go into the future or the past for 24 hours, what would you do? If I could go to the future or the past, that's a very good question, bro. I wouldn't go to the future though. I would definitely go to the past. I'll go to the past. Probably change the way currency is ran, right? Probably change the way everything is structured when it comes to overall, people bowing down to the almighty currency, right? I feel like that's where, most of society's problems started, if not all, right? Probably changing that, right? Probably trying to change that, but I don't know. I feel like the problem will be so complex that it'll be really have to give some thought to it. But probably something like that would probably be my mission. Because I really feel like currency is where a lot of the problem starts. Sad thing is that a lot of these content creators depend on YouTube. They do, bro. They do. They do. Now, not to say that that's a bad thing, right? It's not a bad thing when you see a content creator that's genuine, right? Like this content creator is actually respectful. He's actually, is actual believer and is actually not looking to prey upon people's, being gullible or, outright just lying to them, right? Like, so, for them it would suck, right? Because, they didn't deserve, that because of the actions of these fucking idiots who just look to, weasel their way around, right? Because it's always the fuck up that fuck it up for everybody, right? They end up fucking it up for the ones that are actually like actual content creators, right? Because you have other motherfuckers that be trying to scam and hustle and lie and, and it's like, it's fucking crazy, bro. And they do it so shamelessly, right? Because is when a con artist does it in person, right? Okay, it's face to face, right? So it's not being put out there for the masses, right? Or it's not a video that people could just go rewatch, right? So when these individuals doing it, knowing damn well that it's a video that people could just go back and watch and call them out on, and they still do it, bro. Like they got no fucking shame, bro. Like, bro, it's a fucking video. People could literally go back and hear you tell the lies that you're telling, and they just are still full blown will tell the lie, bro. With no shame. That is fucking crazy, bro. Like, I'm not gonna say that I have this, and that if I don't have it. Why the fuck would I do that for? Like, I don't even understand the concept of that. Like, what to go? Like, I still don't fucking get it, bro. I still don't get it. To this day, I still don't get it. Like, why the fuck are they lying for? I don't get it. And you see a lot of people doing it, bro, and it just blows my mind. Like, man, they just really coming out here and just lying off the bat, bro. And some just come on here on the spot, bro. They just start lying, like, on the fly, bro. Like, they didn't even come in with a lie already. Like, they're just winging it as they go. I'm just like... And you can always tell, when they're doing it, right? So... Then what happened, like... like, man, this guy's literally making up as it goes. Okay. I see that a lot, bro. Can always tell, by the mannerisms of, somebody's making up what, on the fly. One of the ones that does it a lot is that, 1090 Jake or whatever. He does that shit a lot. Like with him, I was able to tell right off the bat. I was like, yeah, this guy's not. This guy's lying. Most cases, it also yeah, bro, it is. You know, not everybody joins gang for the wrong reason. Yeah, but either way, gangs are a negative thing either way too, right? It's still not a proper way of expressing ourselves, but yeah, you don't have to be in a gang or a gang member in order to be like a fucked up person of society, right? Like to be scandalous, right? Or somebody that's just a bad person. You see them a lot. Like they will have no gang ties, but doesn't mean that they don't do foul shit themselves, right? Um, and a lot of people think just because they don't belong to no groups or because they don't drink or maybe because they don't do drugs, they think that they're not a bad person when that don't mean shit, bro. You could just treat somebody cruel, you know what I mean? So, you know, just because maybe you don't have any bad habits doesn't mean you're a good person, right? Like if you're disrespecting other people, right? If you're not showing them respect, if you're not talking to them properly, then you're being fucked up, brother. You're not a good person, you know? But like I said, that's one of the blessings about the internet, though. You get to see, well, for those who study, like human behavior or like knowing about the human mind, right? It's a great tool, right? Because you get to see people in their natural, areas, right, where they're comfortable, right? Your household, right? So that's where people are going to be the most comfortable, and that's where they're going to show you who they truly are, right? Because they don't have to worry about upholding this image, right? Because they're secure in their home when in their household. That's why whenever trolls are good at this, right? And I applaud them for it, right? When they know that somebody's lying about something, right, and they keep poking at it, right, and then you get the person to snap, and the person says something foul or cruel, right? Where you get to see their true colors, like whoa, like they really just said that, like yeah, because that's how they really are. This is who they truly are, like that. What you just seen right now, that other person you were seeing this whole entire time, that was all shit. That person right there, that is the true real person. You know what I mean? You don't got to take my word for it. You can go and study, human behavior and psychology, bro, and you would see that that's the true behavior. That is who they truly are. That is the person that they're holding back, right? That's the thing that's the person that doesn't have to bite their tongue for saying what they really want to say, right? That's how they really behave, and that's what they really are, and that's how they really think. That's why they said it, bro. When they're cool and collect, they're just able to keep themselves on check, right? Like, don't fuck it up, bro. Don't do it. You know what I mean? So they're faking it, bro. They're faking the funk. Because if you truly aren't that way, and if you're being pushed, and if you're being, egged on, that expression won't come out because it doesn't exist, right? That expression or that reaction is not gonna appear and show its face because it doesn't exist. How is it gonna come out if it's not there? You get what I mean? So somebody's not gonna, say stuff like that or express themselves in a foul manner like that if they're naturally not like that. When you see that, that's because that's how they naturally are. Those are the ideas that were already in their head. Those are the things that they wanted to say that was already there, that they were holding them back. They're holding themselves back from saying it. You see it when they're interrogating serial killers or criminals and stuff like that, right? That they end up confessing, right? Right? They end up tricking them into confessing. Yes, bro. Now they're saying what it really is and how it really went down. Because that's what was bottled up inside. That's what they were trying to, keep tucked away. That's why that's why, a lot of people that are like con artists or people like that, they avoid doing lives. They avoid doing the lives because they know when they're doing lives, they can't keep themselves on check, bro. In a video, it's just the video. They just throw it out there, right? They'll read the comments after, but you won't get to see their actual reaction in person, right? That's why they avoid doing lives because it's in the lives that you get to see people's true colors. You know what I mean? Like that's how you see people's destructive behavior. you know, in the spot. They can't keep themselves on check. Like, oh, they got me out of character. I was just mad at the moment. Mm-hmm. It's kind of how it is, bro. But overall, ladies and gentlemen, it was nice chopping it up with you guys. My break is over. We got to get back to it. You already know the grind don't stop. We out.